Namaskar and a very good morning. Welcome to the audiocast from Kotak Securities. I'm your host and guide, Anindya Bannerjee. After a profit warning from Snapchat and the talk about that there is a broader slowdown in the digital spends, इसके कारण we are seeing a sell-off in the tech shares, not just in the Asian markets, but even the Nasdaq futures are down. तो एक broader risk-off sentiment है globally आज. That is helping the dollar index slightly. Dollar index is slightly higher. Dollar CNH, the USD CNH, is up from the lows that it made yesterday. And at the same time, if I look at the offshore market in dollar rupee, that is also trading slightly upwards, around 77-60 के आसपास हो सकता है. The May futures can start trading. So ये एक हल्का सा एक risk of trend में it is natural that dollar rupee is going to find support क्योंकि Indian rupee has been weak since early part of May जब से RBI came out with the surprise rate hike and CRR hike. So when the dollar is slightly biddish, it's natural that Indian rupee will not be able to appreciate. So keeping that in mind, 77.5 on the May futures, which is a very strong support. 77.5 and then 77.30. ये जो 20 पैसे का एक zone है, that has been a place where numerous lows have happened over this month. So that zone should ideally hold out, which means a couple of trades which can be done. You can again sell out of money put options. Otherwise, if you want to be neutral on the direction, you can definitely sell strangles. And you can even consider selling straddles. Don't go short in the straddles right at the start क्योंकि 77.5 का अगर straddle short करना है, just wait for the market to spend a couple of hours, because अगर एक up move आता है in the dollar rupee तो हो सकता है the vols can also rise, and because the vols can rise, that will help the straddle premium to move upward. So just don't go and short on the 77.5 straddle right at the open. Maybe around say midday or around midday you can start doing that क्योंकि from second half onwards the bleed or the theta decay in the 77.5 straddle can be strong. So in fact any at the money straddle of 27th May expiry, the theta decay can be quite sharp from the second half onwards tomorrow and day after. So basically if you are targeting to short the at the money straddles, option straddles in USDINR, maybe around midday will be a better idea to wait for if we can see a spike in the dollar rupee. So short out of money puts, short strangles, and for at the money straddles, wait for the midday, right? If you are wanting to use futures to go long, then you can do so near 77.5 because your stop loss will be below 77.30. So closer to 77.5 it can be done, and wait for a pop. Generally futures में it is better to stick to intraday trades rather than taking them overnight क्योंकि overnight में gap ups and gap downs are becoming pretty random. क्रॉस करेंसी में हो सकता है यूरो INR, स्पेशली यूरो डॉलर एंड GBP डॉलर में एक पुल बैक आए बिकॉज एक रैली के बाद एंड टुडे द सेंटिमेंट्स आर बैड, सो जनरली इट हेल्प्स द डॉलर. सो यूरो डॉलर एंड GBP डॉलर कैन पुल बैक. Now how much euro INR and GBP INR will pull back will depend on how far the dollar rupee moves higher. अगर dollar rupee में कुछ खास upward move नहीं आता है, then we can see a downward fall or a downward correction in Euro INR and GBP INR today. The key data to watch will be the flash PMIs from the manufacturing and services sector from Eurozone, which is going to impact the euro, and also from UK, which is going to impact the pound. So that's it, folks. This is Anindya Bannerjee signing off. A fantastic day ahead.